June in Buffalo is a contemporary music festival, and it's a festival which is devoted now to the presentation of works of a senior generation of composers on the international scene who come here as mentor composers. And then we pick about 25 younger composers who are generally people who have just finished their PhDs or DMAs in musical composition. They come from around the world. We usually have between 80 and 100 applications, so they're the best of the best.
June in Buffalo is, I think, what I would describe as a meeting between composers and performers.
You get to experience not only the works of first-rate international composers, but also to meet them, to interact with them, and hear what their students are doing as well, sort of what's happening in the next generation. And you get to hear these great pieces by world-class performers as well in a rather intimate setting.
New music is music that's been written recently, but in this case, new music also refers to music that's been written for what would be considered Western classical instruments. The range of the styles is quite wide of the composers that come. Some may sound more like what you would hear from an orchestra, and then some composers are much more experimental in their approach, and so they're looking for new sounds to be made with old instruments.
Music throughout history has been music of the time, and what's happening now is like reading a new novel, and you don't always want to just read the dead authors any more than you only want to hear Mozart and Beethoven.
For the traditionalist who is sort of skeptical about coming to June in Buffalo, one thing that they should consider is that they're hearing virtuoso instrumentalists. So the people that, the performers that are coming, if they're interested in great performances, June in Buffalo offers many concerts with great performers.
A majority of the stuff that's being made today won't, quote-unquote, survive. But that's part of the excitement. What will survive, what won't survive, we can't say. And so it's our job as presenters to present the work in its best possible light, and then musicians and audience members can decide for themselves. And so to be a part of that process is really, really exciting to me, and I think that anybody who is a music lover, is an art lover, might want to come and hear some of this new work to see just what might be going on.